Do it up big, put it on for my city. Lights, camera, action, always ready. Hands to the sky so I can reach the outer limits. Hungry like a hippo, player gotta get.
Mainly it was the exposure I got from my father. He was an author, and I always saw him writing in some facet for someone, some newspaper, some article, and it just inspired me, and so I took to it and I started writing. I first started writing plays, very short plays, and eventually poems and short stories, and I've grown as a writer, and I now write even longer pieces. I've done novels. So that's pretty much why I started, or what got me into writing. I prefer fiction work. It does seem like my nonfiction work gets accepted into publications, but I prefer to do my fiction work because it gives me an opportunity to kind of make up things and make up situations, characters, and people, and bring across a point. Whatever the point is to my story, I get an opportunity to do that through making up situations, and it actually relates to reality. So I enjoy doing fiction. I enjoy doing fiction mainly.
Right now.
Yeah, reality, right. Exactly. Good job. I have had, I've been on some blog roles, such as Because I Said So. That's a particular blog by Alicia Tillery. I've been in Diva by Design magazine. It's an online magazine based out of Memphis, Tennessee. I've had several articles published in that. And of course, just my regular blogs that I maintain on my own blog spot. I'm going to be very, very honest. I have noticed that I have a more diverse fan base. It hasn't grown drastically, but it has become more diverse. I've reached different parts of the country that I hadn't reached
it's not
before.
just local.
Not just local. I've had people from California that have read my blog and left comments, and actually been impacted from some of the stories that I've written, and they've shared that with me. So that alone has been inspiring and has given me more motivation to continue to make sure I keep my stories going and making them available for people to be able to grow in some kind of way.
You got any new blogs?
Since the last time we talked, I have done probably maybe about 10 or so. The most recent was Joni's Leather, and it's about a little young girl who is very close to her mom, and through the death of her mom learns that she was her strength, and she's able to continue because of the strength that her mother instilled in her. So that's been the most recent one. Again, just a very short, simple story that I laid out there, and I've gotten some good feedback from that one. Yeah.
This is
I try to do weekly. I'm not going to say I'm very diligent about that, but I try to post out there weekly, definitely, just to make sure my readers have something to look forward to every week, and I can give their taste buds something to enjoy. Is it a real one? .blogspot.com. It's a novel, and I hope that the readers are able to grow from the book. Just as simple as that. The points that I bring out, the real life issues that I touch on, I'm hoping that everybody's able to grow from it, whether it's for themselves or able to share what they read in it, or pass the book on so somebody else can learn from it. Just growth. The name of the book is Enough Time, and just the reason for coming up with the book, I mean, I just was writing and the story kind of flowed, and I kept going and it kept going and it kept going, and it ended up being my largest piece that I've written. And basically, Enough Time, it's just saying that the book it's basically saying you don't have enough of it. You don't have enough time to grow, to change, to make those differences in your life that make you a better person. And that's basically what the story spells out. For me, I just want to be able to share the thoughts that are in my head. I mean, it's one thing to have a dream or to have information or stories that you want to be able to tell people to impact their lives. And it's another thing for them to actually be able to read it and obtain it and take something from it. So for me, this is my first piece that's as long as it is, and I really want people to be impacted from it. And if just one of my readers, and I know that sounds very cliche, but as long as one of my readers is impacted by what they have read, then I'm satisfied. I'm not looking to become a millionaire from it. I mean, if it happens, that's good as well, but I'm a writer about passion, and I just want to share that. So that's what I'm expecting from the book. Maybe not from this story. I really haven't thought that far as my book that I'm coming out with, but I do hope to do some shorts from the short stories that I write. That would be something different and would probably be a new goal for me beyond this book. Yes. Another novel. I definitely want to do another novel. I definitely want to continue providing short stories. Those are just on a small scale some of the things I want to continue to do. I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing thus far. So you can expect that. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for listening to where I'm coming from as a writer and listening to my story. Very short it was, but I hope that you go out and you check out my blog at isitarealone.blogspot.com. And I hope that you also keep a lookout for Enough Time in 2012 and share my story and my writings with anyone that you know. Tell a friend, tell a cousin, tell a family member, tell an aunt, doesn't matter. Tell anybody that you're in passing. I just want to be able to share my passion with the world, and with you along my side, I'm sure I can do it.
Baby, I set standards, hard work and production.